All right, so today we're digging into something that's been fundamental to life for, well, millennia. But it's been almost completely forgotten by modern science. It's not a vitamin, it's not a mineral, but it might be just as crucial for us. We're talking about fulvic acid.
Let's just start with this, because it gets right to the mystery of it all. If it's not a vitamin, not a mineral, and not a drug, then what in the world is it? And that question is exactly why this stuff is so fascinating.
And that really leads to the central question we're exploring today. You know, we're always chasing the next big breakthrough, the next new discovery. But what if one of the keys to better health isn't new at all? What if it's something ancient, something we've just lost touch with?
Okay, Section 1, the forgotten ingredient. So where does this stuff even come from?
Well, our source material has a pretty amazing definition. Fulvic acid is what you get when ancient plants decompose in the soil over centuries. I love this analogy. Think of it as the refined, super-concentrated essence of that process. It's what's left over when nature is done digesting itself. Kinda cool, right?
So what makes fulvic acid so special? Well, its superpower is its size. It's tiny. And that's not just a small detail. It's literally the key to everything it does. That incredibly small size gives it an all-access pass to your entire body, letting it get right inside your cells, where all the action happens.
Which brings us to Section 2, nature's master transporter. This is all about its role in cellular delivery.
And this explains perfectly how it works. Fulvic acid basically acts like a microscopic delivery truck. First, it grabs onto minerals and nutrients. Then, it carries them through your body. And this is the most important part, it actually escorts them directly inside your cells. So, it's not just about what you eat, it's about what your cells can actually get.
This quote right here gets to the heart of the whole problem. So many nutrient deficiencies aren't about what we're swallowing, they're about delivery. It doesn't matter what you consume if it can't get to its final destination. Fulvic acid helps bridge that huge gap.
Okay, on to Section 3, the gentle detoxifier. Because fulvic acid doesn't just deliver the good stuff, it also helps take out the trash.
It turns out it has this natural attraction to heavy metals. Things like mercury and lead that can really mess with our cellular function. It binds to them, basically neutralizing them and making it way easier for the body to show them the door. And the key word here is gentle. This is not some harsh purge. It's a supportive, natural process.
This comparison really highlights the difference. On one hand, you have synthetic chelating drugs, which can be really aggressive. They're kind of non-selective, meaning they can yank out essential minerals right along with the bad ones. Fulvic acid, on the other hand, is described as biologically intelligent. It seems to know what to grab and what to leave behind.
Section 4, restoring cellular power. So when you combine that amazing nutrient delivery with gentle toxin removal, you get some serious support for your gut and your energy systems.
And it all starts at the gateway, the gut. By helping to calm down irritation, support a good microbial balance, and restore the gut lining, fulvic acid helps make sure that the barrier between us and the outside world is strong and working the way it should.
This is just a perfect summary of its impact on our cellular energy factories, the mitochondria. Heavy metals act like a poison to them. And minerals? Well, minerals are the tools they need to make energy. By helping with both sides of that equation, fulvic acid provides this incredible foundational support for our body's entire energy system. Okay, now, we need to be absolutely 100% crystal clear on this next point. And there's a reason this slide says it so directly. Fulvic acid is not a treatment for cancer, period. Its relevance is in a completely different conversation.
That conversation is about the body's terrain, its internal environment. Fulvic acid doesn't attack a disease. Instead, it supports the upstream systems, like detoxification, nutrient delivery, and gut health, that help the body maintain its own natural balance and order.
So that leads to a pretty obvious question, right? If this stuff is so foundational, why isn't it more well known? Section 5, why it was ignored. Turns out, it's more of a commercial problem than a biological one.
The answer, according to our source, really comes down to business. It has three big problems from a commercial point of view. It's natural, it's ancient, and the big one, you can't patent it. It supports whole systems instead of targeting one specific symptom, and that just doesn't fit neatly into our modern medical model.
So let's just manage our expectations here. It's so important to understand what fulvic acid is not. It is not a magic bullet. It's not a miracle cure or some kind of quick fix that will solve everything overnight.
What it is a foundational supporter. Its real power is in its subtlety. It's about restoring the body's own intelligence and just giving it the basic tools it needs to function correctly. It helps our systems do the jobs they were already designed to do. And we'll end on this final thought, which I think just wraps it all up perfectly. In a world of cellular noise and disruption, fulvic acid acts like a messenger, helping to clear the lines so the vital biological messages can get where they need to go. Maybe the most profound solutions aren't about adding something brand new, but about restoring something truly timeless.